Hello. How are you guys doing? That's another stream. Let me quickly do the usual stuff with the social media and so on and so forth. I need some kind of graphics for my channel. I'll think about it. Or hire a specialist, right? Because I'm not really into design and stuff like that. But hey, I've got an idea for today. Today I will be looking at, of course, Linux Audit D. That's the usual stuff here. I guess sometime in the future we will move on to something else. But yeah, it is what it is, for now, at least. Just checking quickly some social media. Finished work not that long ago, so catching up with all the things. And of course posting. So, what I was thinking about lately is... Let me find the rule. Of course we are still within the Sigma. We are looking for password policy discovery rule. There is a rule for this technique. And I want to make it better, but I need to test some things first. So we need to fire up. Let's go with the RL for now. Red Hat Enterprise Linux 8, and test some things with the Audit D. So how are you guys doing? Hopefully everything is fine. Today is Friday, so it is, or let's say it is already a weekend for some of you, for me. So that's a good thing, I guess. Enjoying some free time. Okay, so let's actually go for the... Let's check this technique in the MITRE. Let's log in to our virtual machine. Yeah, so Let me okay. So there are two things that I want to test. So the first one is this binary. With something like that, you are able to discover the policy, which is almost the same as accessing those files, right? But in order to make the detection more resilient and cover more examples, more techniques, we'll be able to make the rule better. So the first thing is to write a rule which will be looking at this binary. So we are looking at something like user bin CAH p execution key, let's call it. We need sudo, of course. We need to confirm and we need to correct the typo. This is it. So now let's do some searching. Alright, so we'll become root for now, just to make my life easier. Okay, it's working rather slow today. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so nothing is calling the command in the background, which was expected, but yeah, I always try to check stuff like that. So now let's quit the root and let's run our command. And now let's check what has happened. Alright. So this is the event. Let me actually also use the I switch, which will translate all the all the encoded data and decode it, right? So we have the proc title event, which contains the entire command line that was executed. The entire command that was executed, right? Path, so what files were accessed, or libraries. So we have two path events. This event is fine as well for our testing. CWD is not helpful. XSCVE is helpful. Syscall is helpful as well. Syscall contains some information about was it successful, right? Who called the action? What was the PPID, which stands for the parent? PID, the PID of the process, who called the action. Yeah. So what command was called and what binary was executed? So those two are really good for us. And I will tell you why in a bit. Because you are not... And because in terms of the exit CVE, there is an order that you need to follow, right? If we were to use sudo in this command, the ch command would move to the A1 position. But to make this rule better, I don't want to grab every ch execution, because ch is used for many things, and in this scenario, well, of course you can monitor everything, I mean just the calling of the ch command, but for this scenario I am only interested in the list, because we are going, as you remember, after the password policy discovery. So changing the expiration date and last date and whatever is not the password discovery. Is account modification, which is completely different thing. Worth monitoring, but in our case we are just focusing on this little switch, right? So let's actually go back to the original rule. Let's take it. Let's run our UN encoder. Let's put it here. Yeah, elastic. Well, let's go with the Azure Sentinel query. Right. So I will do some modifications to it. I guess I can do something like that and put myself in here. Now let's... Oh, it's November. Do something like that. Then we will grab some more references for our guy. Then we will add additional man pages to the ch command, and the next command will come later. So I will change this to files to make it better, to distinct our cases. So now we are moving to the ch. We're looking for the type. So let's go with the execve for the reason we were talking before, right? Because I don't want to monitor usage, the call of every time the ch command is called. So we are focusing on this example. So we can take the execve, put it here, and now we have A0, which so the stuff are interesting now. Okay, so this is I'm thinking about the sudo at this moment. So let's just don't complicate for now. And the A1 is the lowercase l switch, so it would look something like that, right? And ch. So this is our part, right? Ch. Yeah. And it is, I guess, fine. I mean, let's look for the ch command. It is always helpful to add more references, so the guys know that we are using actually the built-in, in this case. Yeah, legitimate administrative activities. It is slow indeed, nothing to change here. So this is covered. So the thing is, let's leave it. Let's do not complicate it more. This case is making this better, I think. This entire rule. This is more resilient, right? So the next thing. Oh, let me actually, because I haven't put my laptop to charging, so give me a second. It's fine. All right. So that's how we would go about making some changes, right? Right, that looks fine. Perhaps we would change this part when we introduce another command to the rule. And taking a sip of a coffee. Yeah, I guess looks fine, looks correct. So the next thing, let's move to the next thing. Next command we are looking for not looking for because we have already found it, is the passwd command. And there is a switch with the capital S, which stands for the status. Alright, and I think we need to add something else. You can see, right? This is actually important to make our rule better. So it would look something like this. Alright, let's delete the additional and let's see if it works. Yep, it works indeed. So good, it is better. And right, so let's go back to the passwd, and the switch is capital S, which stands for status, as you can see. So we have one switch, two different ways to write that. So let's see how it works actually. Let's quit from the root user and let's passwd capital S. Let's go for me. Only root can do that. Okay. All right. As you can see, we were able to check the password policy. Okay, so let's go for auditctl w. Yeah. Permission is execute. The key would be something like that. So let's wait a bit and see if something is using the binary in background, which is unlikely, but why not? So at this moment, guys, I'm doing the LFCE, which is the highest certification in Linux from the Linux Foundation. The course, the official course is fine, not the best. Lots of reading, not too much videos, which I prefer. But it is rather affordable, let's say, right? That's why I like the Linux Foundation. Okay. Nothing new. So I guess we can run the passwd and let's actually exit out of that. Okay. The event should be logged, right? Let me again put the I switch, try to decode everything that's encoded. So yeah, we have the standard things here, as you can see. So you can see that it is marked as success. Just strange. That's weird. So I guess we can move to writing this one, which would look something like that. Type is as well exists CVE. A0 is pass WD. A1 is capital S or something like that. Okay, we got some issue. I'm not seeing it. What's wrong? Okay. So that was the issue. So it should be something like that, my mistake. Yeah. So it looks fine. It would make it, I think, better. Let's go for the pass WD. We can include it in here, something like that, and we can go nothing here, but this is going to help us as well. It looks fine. I like it. Should we test it? Let me see my Sentinel. Got some issues with it sometime lately, I mean. Is there something to add in here? I guess not really. The issue here would be if we are to use the sudo command, right? Because we would move the command from the A0 position to the A1 position, but that's something that we would consider perhaps in the future, right? So I guess it is worth contributing this to the original rule. Perhaps I will do it later. Or I can try doing it now. All right. Okay. So I can open the editor. You can see, and let's find the PostWD policy discovery. Right. I can copy entire thing. Put it here. Let's save it. Okay. All right. So now, sorry guys, I'm doing this off screen, but there are some stuff that I don't want to show you, right? Okay, the pull request is created. Now we are waiting for some tests to be run on this, and then after the tests are successful, we are going to wait for the merge to happen, right? Okay, so we have passed the YAML int test successfully, so yeah. When it will be added, perhaps it will require some changes. I am always welcome to consider some changes or talk about the logic behind detection with the guys from the Sigma GitHub that are contributing as well. So perhaps it will be changed and something will be different than what you see at this moment, but nevertheless, I guess it should go here. You will be able to find it here. Perhaps I'm not sure about this, how I can change it, how it should be done, but yeah, we'll see in the future. So that was rather successful, I guess. I like it. That's not something really critical, right? But I guess that little detection is not going to hurt you. I guess it is not often that someone is using those commands. What I want to do now is to go with the Steam game so we can chill, talk some stuff about cyber and chill with this Friday. Let me log to the Steam. No, I don't want. Okay, so I will run our game. However, I need a little break. So give me a second, guys. And I see you in a little bit. Okie dokie, so I'm back, so I can close this, exit from that. Yeah. The usual thing I do is to play as a blue team. So let's go with that again. Okay, what was... yeah, okay, so this is the hard one. So we need the same solution. Need firewalls. We need to asset our inventory to know what we have in our environments so we can defend it, right? Okay. So I'm trying to put some mitigation on those workstations. Quickly, let's segment the network. Can install the IDS. I mean the network security sensor. Safe testing methods will be required for us to check for any vulnerabilities. So it is segmented. Safe testing methods are here. Vendor certification, vulnerability mapping, endpoint security is required here. Okay, so we got some stuff to do. So we are budget defender. We are able to mitigate some vulnerabilities. Right, but we need ICS security monitoring as well. There's lots of stuff here. Policies and procedures are required for some password policy enforcement. That's actually funny. Oh no, I have skipped the turn. That's bad. That's bad on my part. Okay, so we have policies and procedures, so now we can enforce strong password, encrypt network traffic, and install endpoint security here. Alright. Yeah, let's enforce strong password again. So two-factor authentication is good. Strong Wi-Fi, why not? Let's request the budget now. Yeah. So my rule is still being tested. That's good. So let's patch everything in this zone. Alright, and for strong passwords, SDLC. Alright, I guess. Endpoint security on the SIM, because why not? Here. Okay, we have no manpower. And here. System backups. The incident response procedures, that's a greedy turn on my part, but I guess it will be beneficial if we succeed. Oh, that's lots of problems in our environment, as we can see. So let's try doing some more stuff. It's rather very quiet out now. Okay, I guess this zone is really critical. Can go with the VPN. Let's do the penetration test. Endpoint security can be installed on this firewall. Alright, and we have received another guy, and the asset is compromised. I will do something like that. Active the incident response, lots of stuff is happening. Let's see, whatever. It was successful indeed. So we have lots of stuff to cover. Which is fine if we are aware of this. So it is clean. Now moving on to the next one. Let's request the budget and let's do some threat hunting up here in the purple zone, which can be compromised. Yeah, I guess we can start gathering forensics on it. Okay, so we have one already because we have reached threat intel score of 100%. Okay, I guess it's fine. One more time. Okay, this looks very easy. Let's do it like that. Let's go for the segment. We try to speed run this one. Okay, something is compromised. Let's patch this. Let's activate the incident response and let's go and solve the issue. Okay, we have much stuff to take care of. Let's gather forensic clean asset. Gather forensic on this one. Alright, so we are getting... Okay, so they were too fast. That escalated very quickly. God damn it. Oh, sometimes you lose, right? So let's go through some rules, actually. Why not? Something was fixed yesterday. So this is not right. Okay, that's fine, I guess. So there's lots of ODD rules, which makes me happy. Some rules I created. You can see some Sysmon rules already being added. I need to take a look at the Sysmon for Linux, definitely. Yeah. Nice detections, I like it. Lots of Windows stuff as well. I guess slowly I will be going off. We have received, we have gone through some nice examples. Haven't planned anything for this. I guess we could go through the Azure Sentinel, but I do not have that much time today. But perhaps in the future we can go through the Azure Sentinel development. Well, last time we have done some nice rules. Today we have contributed to already existing rules. Yeah. Thinking about maybe moving from the Azure Sentinel to the Elastic, to the Elk, just to try different things. Yep. Alright guys, I guess it is all from me today. There's no point to make it longer. So yeah, after the rule will be merged, I will post it on the social media in the comment section of the link I have posted to this stream, right? So you will be able to see the rule after it is merged, and well, if it is merged, right, perhaps there are some stuff I don't see at this moment that makes our changes not up to the standards. something like that. Okay, so guys, thanks for watching. I guess I will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below if you like or if you don't like. So cheers.